What is up, guys? This is the Brick Dough here, and we actually have 3 new sets coming out under the Lego Super Mario theme. This is actually going to be a bit of a spin-off, almost a sub-theme, I would call it. It's going to be for Luigi's Mansion, which is a pretty popular game, starting all the way back from GameCube and all the way up to the Switch. I think the third one is out. But yeah, these are going to be hitting shelves on January 1st, 3 new sets. And I'm going to go through each of them here, but the main thing I want to talk about is just the Super Mario theme in general, sort of while going through these. So yeah, without further ado, we can go ahead and get into the first set here. So the first one, we have Luigi's Mansion, Lab, and Poltergust. This is a fine set for $30. It sort of fits into that, theme of Super Mario with all these features and playability with that sort of technology. So again, it looks fine. Just for me personally, doesn't really do a whole lot for me. These smaller add-ons. I do think some of the larger sets in the wave do look pretty good, as I think they do have some standalone power, and in general just look pretty decent. And I think you get a pretty good bang for your buck. But this one for $30, like I said, if this is a nice little expansion piece, if you're just looking to get maybe a little taste of Luigi's Mansion. Okay, next up we have Luigi's Mansion Entryway. Again, another fine set. I think this one's $40. I think this is going to be a nice addition. As you can see, this is sort of, I feel like, the evolution of these Super Mario sets in these waves. We have like the first one, which is pretty bare bones, but obviously you get a lot of features with it. This one, we start to see more actual sort of design elements and more structures that actually are almost like a standalone structure, look decent. So I do like that aspect of the set. And like I said, this is sort of, in my opinion, sort of the threshold, at least for me, for Super Mario, whether or not, if I'd even consider picking up these sets. So this one I think is all right. It looks pretty good. We'll just move on to the last one here. This is my favorite here. Sort of the big one of the wave, priced at $80. This is going to be Luigi's Mansion Haunt and Seek. Just a lot going on here. I think this is going to be both a great set for playability at the $80 price point. And I think also that if you're just a fan of Luigi's Mansion, this is sort of encompasses a lot of that, and for a pretty decent price point at that too, in my opinion, at $80. But I said this before, and not to stop on anybody, but this Super Mario Super Mario sort of technology, and just the way they've basically just had all these sets be compatible with it. I haven't been a big fan of that. I would have liked to have seen more sets at the minifigure scale that are more standalone models in comparison to just definitely more geared towards sort of that play set aspect. I will say, though, however, these must be doing very well, very, very well, because I think we've consistently seen new waves of this set, and this is even almost a sub-theme or spin-off of the Super Mario sets that we've gotten. So I would suspect that these are doing very well. It'll be interesting to see when LEGO releases sort of that pretty vague like annual report, whether or not, where Super Mario sort of fits in that. They'll give sort of a broad listing of the top themes, and it was in last year's, but as, sort of an emerging theme, as this is a really good launch. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it as one of the best-selling themes in that, sort of vague report we get. But I know people who really enjoy this, and so I'm happy for them if they get this. Me personally, I would like to see more focus, like I said, maybe even some more direct-to-consumer sets. Like the question mark block was cool in my opinion, but I'm surprised that they went with something that sort of abstract before doing something like Peach's Castle in a nice detailed model, or Bowser's Fortress in a nice detailed model, before sort of going off and doing something a little bit more abstract like that question mark block. Not that it was bad. I do think it was cool, but there's just some, in my opinion, a few big sort of sets that I would really enjoy from this theme that we just haven't seen yet, and I'm not sure if we will. Like I said, it seems like this style of set is doing very well, and it seems like there's really no reason right now for LEGO to stop doing this. I just like to see that one slot year, we get with a direct-to-consumer Nintendo set. I would like to see them hit one of those big sort of Super Mario, just sort of Mario World, almost like sculpture kind of sets. Like I said, Peach's Castle, Bowser's Fortress come to mind as 2 really good choices. But yeah, these are 3 new sets, going to be releasing January 1st, 2022. Let me know what you guys think about these sets. Like I said, I know if you're a fan of this, I'm sure you're going to be loving these sets. I'm curious, though, if you're just more of a general Nintendo fan, if you're like me, maybe looking for a little bit more of that, more geared towards that displayability, sort of sculpture-esque style of some of the big sort of buildings and landmarks in the world. So that's it, guys. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Dope, signing off.